Have you ever wondered why some women walk into a room and simply dominate the room without needing to say a word? What is so special about them that they attract attention, respect, and admiration almost instantly? If you've ever felt that your presence could be more striking, more magnetic, but haven't found the way yet, stay with me, because today I'm going to reveal the true secret of female attraction. And no, it's not what you've been taught out there. Forget everything you've heard about perfect looks, expensive clothes, or magic formulas. True strength comes from within, from something invisible, but that can be felt in the first second. In this video, you will understand how to awaken this powerful energy that transforms your simple presence into something unforgettable. Let's together break down these outdated ideas that try to reduce attraction to superficial and limiting standards. You deserve to feel confident, strong, and truly irresistible just the way you are. And from now on, every word I share here will bring you closer to that. Get ready to discover how to dominate your space authentically, how to communicate without saying a word, and how to make your energy work for you. This transformation starts now, and all you need to do is allow yourself to take the first step. After all, the woman you want to be already exists inside you. It's just waiting to be awakened. Shall we go together? I've been studying female behavior and personal power for years, diving deep into how energy, posture, and mindset shape the world's perception of us women. And today, in this video, I want to share with you knowledge that few people really understand. What actually unlocks your true power of seduction. Seduction is not about perfect makeup, a sculpted body, or a face worthy of a magazine cover. Seduction is presence, it's self-confidence, it's mastering your own energy to the point of making any environment work in your favor effortlessly. Throughout my journey, I observed patterns, studied the behaviors of highly magnetic women, and understood that the secret lies in something much deeper than simple, superficial techniques. It's something that comes from within, something that needs to be cultivated every day, and that manifests itself naturally when you stop seeking external approval and start recognizing yourself as your greatest source of value. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today, about awakening your authentic energy, about assuming your personal power in a light, confident, and, above all, truthful way. When you understand how your own internal magnetism works, you stop worrying about pleasing, about meeting expectations that are not yours, and start living from your essence. This change is so powerful that your posture changes, your look changes, the way you occupy a space changes. And you know what's most incredible? People notice this instantly. They feel your strength without you having to say a word. I want you to understand that there is no magic formula or unattainable secret. Yes, there is a process of personal development focused on your self-confidence, your self-knowledge, and above all, your ability to truly love yourself. Once you internalize this, your power of attraction becomes natural and inevitable. So if you're tired of trying to fit into standards, of feeling insecure or invisible, you're in the right place. I'm here to guide you in this transformation, bringing practical knowledge, real examples, and tools that you can start applying today. This video is not about teaching you to be someone you are not. It's about helping you access the powerful woman you already are, but who has perhaps been silenced by limiting beliefs, external criticism, or simply a lack of direction. Every word here is to remind you that your energy is unique, and that by mastering it, you not only become irresistible to others, but more importantly, you become irresistible to yourself. True seduction begins the moment you look in the mirror and recognize your value, your strength, your light. And I'm very happy to be able to accompany you on this journey, because I know that from today onwards, you will never enter an environment in the same way again. You will come in and you will dominate. Not because of who you try to be, but because of who you really are. Let's go together. We grow up hearing that to be attractive, you need to have the perfect body, always wear impeccable, Makeup, wear the right clothes and follow standards that are almost impossible to achieve. But let me tell you a truth that will change the way you see all of this. Real attraction is not about perfect appearance, standard body or heavy makeup. In fact, it is often the opposite. Some of the most magnetic women I've ever met don't fit the so-called standards, and yet they have a strength, a light so great that it's impossible to ignore them. What really captures people's attention is not what you wear or the size of your body, but the energy you transmit, the security in your eyes, the lightness in your smile, the way you position yourself in the world. All of this communicates much more than any fashionable clothes or expensive makeup could communicate. And do you know why? Because attraction is about authenticity. It's about being who you are without needing masks, without needing approval. It's that vibe that makes people want to be around you, not because you follow a standard, but precisely because you are unique and true. And now I want to pause to invite you to reflect with me. When you hear the word attractive, what comes to mind? Seriously, stop and think for a moment. What is the first image, the first feeling that arises? Take advantage of this moment and comment below now. Write to me. When you think of someone attractive, what kind of image or sensation appears to you? I really want to read your insights because I understand what you associate with. Attraction is essential for us to continue this conversation in an even deeper way. This is our first agreement here, to create this space for real exchange, for genuine connection, where you can express yourself freely, without fear of judgment. Your vision is important because each of us carries beliefs about what it means to be attractive, and often these beliefs are so ingrained that we don't even realize that they are not really ours. They were imposed by society, by the media, by unattainable standards that have nothing to do with our true essence. The big turning point happens when you start to question these patterns and allow yourself to build a new view of yourself. When you understand that your value is not in external approval, but in the way you feel about yourself, this frees, this transforms, because at the end of the day, being attractive is about vibration, about energy, about truth. It's about how you relate to your own body, your own story, your own soul. Women who truly shine are those who know themselves, who respect themselves, who love themselves, even with imperfections, even with scars, even with difficult days. They know that what makes them special is exactly what makes them different. And I want you to understand that you already have all of this within you. What's needed, sometimes, is just someone reminding you, and I'm here for that. So, stay with me until the end, because in the next few minutes you will discover not only how to recover that incredible strength that exists within, but also how to activate it in such a natural way that you will be surprised by the powerful woman who has always been there, just waiting to be revealed. Shall we continue together? I myself believed for a long time that I needed to change who I was, to be admired, accepted, and perhaps considered attractive. I remember phases in my life when I thought that, in order to be seen, I needed to fit into molds that had nothing to do with me. I tried to force an image that I thought was ideal. I changed the way I spoke, the way I walked, even my personal tastes. I believed that if I was perfect in the eyes of others, I would be loved, respected, desired. But what happened in practice was just the opposite. The more I tried to be someone I wasn't, the more distant I felt from myself. And you know what's worse? People felt that. They couldn't truly connect with me because my energy was blocked, trapped in an artificial image. I seemed to always be fighting something invisible inside of me. And this feeling slowly consumed me, making me believe that maybe I just wasn't enough. It was only when I started to question these beliefs, to look at myself with more honesty and compassion, that I understood something that completely changed my life. The true power of seduction comes from within. It's not about fitting in, it's about expanding. It's not about following a guidebook on what it means to be an attractive woman. It's about writing your own story with authenticity and courage. When I stopped worrying so much about looking perfect and started reconnecting with who I really was, with my values, my passions, my unique way of being, everything started to flow differently. My gaze became lighter, my posture more confident, my presence more striking. And ironically, that's when I really started to get noticed. Not because I struggled to be attractive, but because my energy spoke for me. This transformation was so powerful that today, I dedicate my life to helping other women do the same, reclaiming their own essence and transforming their own energy into a magnetic force. And now I want to open a space here for you to express yourself. If at any point in your life you have ever felt that you needed to hide, shape yourself, dim your light to be accepted or to fit in, comment below on the word transformation. I want to create a space of welcome, truth, and evolution here with you. Because recognizing this is the first step towards change. And I want you to know that there's nothing wrong with having felt that way. All of us, on some level, were taught to believe that we needed to be different to be loved. But today, together, we will break this cycle. Let's build a new narrative where being yourself is what makes you more powerful and attractive. This is the time to begin your transformation from the inside out, and I will be here with you every step of the way. You deserve to live your authenticity, shine your true light, and become the magnetic woman that already exists within you. Let's awaken this power together. Now that we are connected on this journey of transformation, it's time to reveal the concept that will really change the way you see attraction, and most importantly, how you see yourself. A true attractive woman is one who is deeply aware of her internal value. That's right. Seduction is not about fitting into standards or trying to please others. It's about confidence, presence, and authenticity. It's about carrying within yourself the certainty that you are enough exactly as you are. When you recognize your own worth without depending on external validation, your energy changes. You begin to occupy your space naturally. Your gaze conveys security. Your posture emanates a strength that is felt without you needing to say a word. It is a transformation that begins invisibly, but quickly becomes visible to everyone around you. This is the essence of true seduction, being so true to yourself that the entire world is attracted to your unique and unmistakable light. And to help you feel this even stronger, I want you to close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself entering any environment, be it a party, a work meeting, a casual encounter, with such genuine confidence that you don't feel the need to prove yourself to anyone. Imagine walking lightly, with presence, knowing that your energy speaks louder than any clothes or makeup. Imagine looking at people with a serene smile, with eyes that say, "I know who I am and I am at peace with that." Can you feel this force? Can you visualize this powerful woman who actually already exists inside you? If this resonated in your heart, I want you to comment here now the word "can," because that is exactly what we are building together here. Your rescue, your empowerment, your ability to live each moment of your life with authenticity and true presence. This is the image of the magnetic woman you were born to be. And it is this image that we will strengthen more and more from today. The most beautiful thing about all of this is realizing that this transformation does not require you to become another person. On the contrary, it happens precisely when you free yourself from everything you were taught to be and reconnect with who you have always been inside. True trust comes from this reconnection. It doesn't need to be forced. It doesn't need to be rehearsed. She simply is. And as you start to live with more awareness of your value, your presence becomes more striking, your speech more impactful, your smile more genuine. The people around you feel this difference, even if they don't know how to explain it. It's like an invisible energy that magnetizes, that inspires, that enchants. And that's why I insist so much. The key to real female attraction lies within you, not outside. You don't need approval. You don't need masks. You just need to Recognize yourself, honor yourself, and allow yourself to be the incredible woman you already are. Let's continue awakening this power together, because the best is yet to come. Now that you understand the basis of true female attraction, I want to share with you 3 practical tips that will help you apply this knowledge in your daily life and consistently build that magnetic energy that we talk about so much. The first tip is work on your presence. And presence here is not about attracting attention in a forced way, but about truly being in the moment, body and soul. Pay attention to your gaze. Look into people's eyes firmly and gently at the same time, without shifting out of insecurity or anxiety. Watch your posture. A woman who walks with an erect spine, relaxed shoulders and steady steps naturally communicates self-confidence. And not least, your voice. Speak clearly, calmly, without rushing the words as if apologizing for taking up space. When you align your gaze, posture, and voice, your presence becomes powerful without having to say almost anything. This daily practice will profoundly change the way the world sees you, but more importantly, it will change the way you feel about yourself. The second practical tip is discover your strengths and value them. Often we are so focused on what we think we lack that we forget to look at what is already incredible about us. And each woman has unique talents, qualities and beauty that deserve to be celebrated. It could be your welcoming smile, your expressive look, your sharp intelligence, your sense of humor, your ability to listen with your heart, whatever. Make a list of at least 5 characteristics of yours that you admire or that other people have praised. And don't be ashamed to recognize these forces. The magnetic woman is the one who doesn't apologize for being brilliant. Valuing who you really are creates an energy of abundance and self-confidence around you. This makes you irresistible, because when you know your worth, you convey to the world that you are at peace with yourself, and that is extremely seductive. And finally, the third tip is one of the most powerful. Be magnetic because of your energy, not because of your need for approval. This means stopping acting to please or to be accepted and start acting from your truth. When you enter a place seeking approval, your energy delivers that need, and need repels. But when you just walk in being without expecting anything from others, just by vibrating your authenticity, you automatically become magnetic. People are attracted to those who are comfortable in their own skin. So, start practicing detachment from other people's opinions. Remember that your mission is not to be perfect for everyone, but to be true to yourself. This is the true emotional liberation that transforms the way you present yourself to the world. And for us to continue deepening this transformation, if you want me to bring new videos exploring each of these tips in more detail, comment below on the sentence "I want more." This way, I will know that you are committed to your evolution and to this beautiful process of becoming the best version of yourself, full of confidence, presence, and personal power. Let's go together, because this journey is just beginning. Today, we took a very important step together. We revisit what actually makes a woman truly attractive. We deconstruct the myths that society insists on reinforcing, and we reveal that the true power of seduction comes from within, from confidence, presence, and authenticity. We talk about how to work on your presence through your gaze, posture, and voice, how to recognize and value your strengths in a genuine way, and above all, how to stop seeking external approval and become magnetic through your unique energy. Each of these tips was designed to empower you in a practical and realistic way, so that you can, every day, further strengthen your connection with yourself, and from there radiate this irresistible energy to the world. This journey doesn't end here, it's just begun. And every small action you decide to take from today will make a huge difference in your personal growth and the way you feel in your own skin. Now, before closing, I want to leave you with a reflection that summarizes everything we explored in this video. The most attractive woman is not the one who screams for attention or who needs to show off to be seen. The most Attractive woman is the one who is a silent revolution, a strength that you feel without knowing how to explain. She doesn't need to prove anything to anyone because her very existence is proof of her power. When you are at peace with yourself, when you recognize your light, you become a natural magnet. People will be attracted to your serenity, your firmness, your authenticity. And this is something that no money can buy, that no external appearance can manufacture. It is something that is born within you and overflows, impacting everything and everyone around you. So keep this phrase in your heart and return to it whenever you feel doubt or insecurity. You are a silent revolution in motion. And now, I want to invite you to interact with me. Comment below which of these tips you will apply first. I really want to know which one touched your heart the most and that you feel can make the biggest difference in your life today. Your participation is very important to me because together we build this community of strong, authentic and magnetic women. And of course, if you like this content and want to continue evolving with me on this journey of personal development and feminine power, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it with that friend who you know needs to unlock her power too. Let's spread this transformation, this energy of authenticity, this true silent revolution. Thank you so much for being here, for trusting me, and above all for trusting yourself. See you in the next video, and remember, you are the one who activates your power. Until then.